when your dad's a Hall of Famer and he spends, 27 years in the big leagues, from the time I was an infant till I was playing college baseball, my dad was a big league pitcher. And so I really grew up in the clubhouse. Kids that I hung out with are everybody from, the Alomar boys to, to guys like the Grieve brothers. So, I spanned years of kids that became big leaguers or played in baseball, worked in baseball, and just really grew up in the clubhouse. And so always wanted to be a baseball player, and I was fortunate enough that I was pretty good. I got to play in college. I took a scholarship to the University of Texas and ended up transferring to TCU because I wanted to be closer to my dad at the end of his career, and played with the Frogs and had a couple good years, and then ended up getting drafted. I played in the Penn League in 1994, and my first minor league game as a player was the first minor league game I had ever gone to. I had never been to a minor league game. I went to an exhibition game between the Houston Astros and the Tucson Toros one year in Tucson at the old High Corbett Field, but never had actually been to a game. I opened up Hudson Valley. I was on the first team ever in Hudson Valley. Played there and got to experience the Penn League, some great cities, a lot of old Eastern League towns, and had a ball, had several really neat guys on my team. I had Stephen Larkin, Barry Larkin's brother. I had a guy named Mike Hill who was from Harvard, played football and baseball, ended up going on to work with the Rockies and has been the assistant GM at the Florida Marlins for, I think, maybe 7-8 years now. So it really had some neat guys on the team that have ended up doing a lot of things in baseball. And we all kind of experienced that first year of a new city and in minor leagues together, and it was fun. I moved on. Of course, the strike hit that year, and so we were the only game in town. The next season I went back in '95, and they had all of us come in as strike breakers, and I couldn't cross. Everything we had to do from the baseball union and what those guys had done before. So I was one of about 3 guys that the whole spring of '95 shagged on a backfield for the entire 7 weeks we were in spring training. We ended up breaking camp and went to Charleston, South Carolina. Really got off to a slow start, but had a great time in the Sally League. A lot of old stadiums, saw some hilarious things, funny promotions, and really kind of continued to build that love of minor league baseball while I was playing. And then I ended up getting co-opted out to the California League to a team in Visalia and got to experience that whole league the second half of the season. So really, in 2 years, got to hit everything from kind of the Northeast to the Southeast to the West Coast. And then the next year in '96, I came into spring training and was in camp with the AA club. And actually, Bobby Jones, our manager now with the Round Rock Express, was my manager with Tulsa in spring training. And then I ended up getting released at the end of spring training in '96. We feel it's an honor to work in this game. My brother and I work together in it. My dad is in Arlington and is a partner of ours, and my sister worked here before she got married. And so the Ryan family owes a lot to baseball, and we hope that we can give back a little bit too.